Just got pre-approved for 80 lakhs. Whitefield 2 BHK. Modern layout and possession in 3 months. It feels unreal.
Unreal? I hope your EMI also doesn't feel unreal. You're buying into someone else's choices, delays, and pricing.
Delays?
Of
It's
course.
ready to move in. No mess, no waiting. Honestly, why would anyone build now?
Okay, because smart money builds over time. I'm buying into better space, better control, and better value for every rupee that I'm spending. You're buying into convenience, I'm building one.
See, I want my own space now. I'm tired of living with my roommates. 3 months to move in, and that's a win for buying.
True, but isn't it very impulsive? And impulsive decisions cost more. I think what's going to be important is to understand from few reports, right? I'm sure that you must have come across FICCI-Anarock's 24th report, which very clearly states that a lot of people are looking out for custom construction these days. And now that you're getting into something where hundreds of people are having the same construction, same design, does it really work out for you?
See, that's a nice to have, but not a need. Time is money and buying saves both. Not everyone has the time to wait for 12 to 18 months to get their house constructed.
Yeah, but let's talk numbers. Now you're paying about 80 lakh rupees for buying a property space of how much?
It's 850 square feet built up area. Location matters, Piyush sir.
Yeah, it does, but let's get to numbers back to again. 850 square feet with a carpet area for what, about 600 square feet?
I guess yes.
Yeah, so that's about 600 square feet and you're paying about 80 odd lakh rupees. That's close to about 13,000 rupees per square feet. Now, let me give you the math that I'm looking at. I've got a plot area of my own and I'm constructing about 1200 square feet at a price point of 2,000 rupees. You do the math. It's about 24 lakh rupees just for the cost of construction. And guess what? The entire space is owned by me. In your case, it's a UDS, right? So you don't even own the piece of land, where I own the piece of land and I get it constructed at about 24 lakh rupees. Now you do the math for yourself.
And architects, sanctions, approvals? Your spreadsheet doesn't include your time, effort, and the real risk of budget blow-ups.
All factory. In fact, yeah, I do understand that it is going to be a matter of time and effort, but I feel that every time that I'm constructing all by myself, I'm learning something new. And that's where it makes me a better person and at the same time a better investment here.
See, I get your point, but in my case, I get society perks, pool, gym, clubhouse. It feels like I'm living in a resort.
Wow, so do I. I've purchased a plot in a gated society, and so do I. When I get to construct, I do get all these perks again. But even if I don't, let's say if I end up buying an independent plot and get it constructed, all these perks and benefits comes at a cost. Nothing is free in this world.
See, I get that. I value managed living. But in my case, security, repairs, maintenance, all taken care of. This freedom is worth the premium. Why do I focus on plumbing taps when I can focus on my career?
Yeah, you did not, but this fixed layout doesn't evolve with your needs over time.
So what? I can change the flat. I'm not marrying the flat. Flexibility is the lifestyle, Piyush sir.
Do you even know what's behind your walls? Builders cut corners all the time, yaar.
Not mine. They are RERA compliant and ISO certified. Plus, they have built over 100 plus projects.
You know, these are the first ones to do so. But nevertheless, I get to choose every wire, every pipe, every tile that goes into the construction and something that I'm going to own up.
See, you are not a civil engineer, and watching construction videos on YouTube doesn't make you an expert. I would rather trust someone whose full-time job is to build.
Yeah, but with my architect and the Brick&Bolt app, I get to see what's happening all around the construction and also not just trust them, but also get to verify everything that goes into the house. What is very interesting is I also get to see what are the quality checks that are being performed during the time of construction. I doubt that you would be able to do so even if they are RERA compliant.
You know my worst nightmare? Running around for government paperwork.
But that's just a myth. With some great construction partners, you know what, you could get this streamlined. Approvals and legal checks are not that too difficult. But even if it's an effort, it is always worth the effort.
And if your great construction partner misses something, see, I am buying the legally vetted flat, no grey areas.
But I'm involved in every step of the decision making and also the document verification process. But at your place, you're putting a blind trust on someone else's due diligence. You know what, Mansi? Owning a land plus construction will always have higher and better returns. I am creating, building and constructing something which is going to yield me higher returns in the long term.
See, past returns don't guarantee the future. My apartment and all the other apartments are going to stay liquid and the demand will stay stronger. I can sell tomorrow. Can you?
Well, if not tomorrow, of course, maybe a little later, but every time it's going to be better than your proposition. The reason being, you know what? If you look at some reports, these self-constructed properties yield much higher than the apartments, and it could be maybe about 15 to 20% annual returns in the case of self-constructed properties, whereas the apartments could do about 5 to 10% annually. Maybe in the cities of Hyderabad and Bangalore, and it would be much higher in tier 2 cities.
That happens if everything goes well. But construction never goes 100% to a plan. I am paying for peace, predictability, and ready value.
Which is also true, but at the same time, just look at this, right? So let's say you get to take a resale flat for yourself. You are going to end up spending about 1,000 to 3,000 rupees per square foot just to get the entire house renovated. Now think about this. What if I could get an entire house built at the same cost, right? A well new built house will have better resale value and a better return over a period of time.
See, I get all your points, but I don't want to babysit a construction site. I want peace of mind. I want to move in, relax, and get on with my life. And my ready-made flat is giving me all of those things.
You know what? House is a bundle of emotions. And do you really think that you would not want to spend time in building that space for yourself? I would want to control that every inch of that space where I'm going to create my emotions, my future out there.
Then I think we both are doing what makes sense for us. Some want peace of mind and other want full control and yes, your emotional sentiment.
Exactly, but you know what? You're going to regret it at the end. And that's when you're going to call me up, ask me, Piyush, where did you get the construction from? And my answer is going to be Brick&Bolt.
Wow, this debate of building versus buying has been going on for years now. Clearly, you know which side has more pros. But don't take our word for it. Do your own research and choose what's best for you. If you like what you saw, like us, share and comment on the video, and don't forget to follow us. If you're convinced that building is the right option for you, let us build your dream home for you the right way. Book your free consultation with us today. You can either call us on this number or click on the link given in the description. And we'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.